A localized document definition is a document definition that has been translated into a language other than the language in which it was originally created. When installing ABBYY FlexiCapture, a UI language can be selected. If a document definition is available in the selected UI language, this localized version will be used in the product. And you'll be able to see adaptations that we can make with a localization file, and I'll demonstrate that. You can think of localization as a kind of substitution mechanism. Let's take a look at our document definition. And under document definition, there is a localization menu item where we can click on localization options, and we see a number of supported localized languages. Let's take a look at Spanish localization file. I can go ahead and export that, and we can take a quick look at it. And you can see a pairing of the field names for like data source columns and document definition captions and so forth. And so we can see the English base value and then the Spanish language value. And we can make changes to this if needed. Let's return to our document definition and make a change to the document definition. I'm going to insert a label here, and I'm just going to call this info extracted. And just kind of want to show you how the substitution works with these localization files. So I'm dealing with an installation in English language, but I can make a modification here, and I will click on document definition localization, and I will export the English language localization file. And then I'll search this for the string that I'm looking for that I just entered. So I can change the string, this label text info extracted, to information extracted. Now I'll save my document definition, my localization file. And I'll come back and I will import this localization file. Now, to see what we just did, we're going to change this info extracted to information extracted. And the way we can see that is by clicking Testing, Run Test. And there we have it. That shows the substitution that's at the heart of a localization text file. So we'll go out of test mode, but the reason I went into test mode is to simulate what a verification operator would see in a verification station. Also, we can localize script messages. You'll see a description of errors in the language of your user interface. Let's go ahead and click on Document Definition, Localization, Localizable Script Messages, and you see these key value pairs where we've got the message kind of abbreviation and then the full text. By default, we have only English script messages. If you want to see a different language, you can create a new record by clicking the add and type in the message and the default value. You'll be able to use these script messages in any rule. Also now, processing stations can be configured to issue messages in a given language by making a setting change in a batch type. I'm going to close out of this document definition, and here we'll go to Project Batch Types. We'll create a new batch type, and on the Verification tab there is this checkbox, Use this language for message messages issued during processing. And you can select the language that the processing station will generate messages based on.